Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Tuesday Night Live. It's been a minute. We're here. Ken and I are here. You're here. We're all here in some way, shape, or form. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, long time no see. I've been doing some stuff. I've been traveling. Ken's been traveling. We had conventions. We got lives. I've been attending a handful of baseball games because I got invited, so those were always fun.
I've been attending a bunch of conventions because I didn't get invited. Someone else did.
Well, like you'd come here for a baseball game.
I would if they were playing the Yanks.
They're playing the Yanks. Sorry, it's wrong division.
They still play.
No, not this year. I think we're just playing the Orioles. I don't think we're playing the.
No,
at least not here. Maybe we play.
I think every team almost plays every.
Maybe in New York, not in Washington. Though.
And they're supposed to be in every stadium. At every the Yankees should be play at the National Stadium like every 3 years or 5
Something
years.
like that. Yeah. I mean, we could always go to an Orioles game. They play the Yankees several times. We could do that.
I'd love to go to Camden Yard. I've all the time. I lived in New Jersey. It's literally a couple hour drive. I've never went to Camden. I did a signing once with Derek Jeter in Baltimore when they were playing the Orioles, and I didn't go to the game.
Oh my God! See, you got to go. It's a beautiful park, but I do love the Nats Park a lot, and I've been going to a lot more of those games. A little more convenient with the Metro, but I digress, guys. You're not here for us to talk baseball, although it'd be a really cool show. We should think about that. But I'm not going to get distracted. All right, so besides our wrestling talk and our football talk and our baseball talk,
wrestling was last week. Becker and I had a pretty good. We did about 75% wrestling. So.
I know you guys got to do it. It's great. Anyways, Marcus, you're out there. I was talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We're so happy to be back tonight. It's kind of business as usual, normal. We're going to do some fun stuff. Ken was just up in the Great North. He's going to talk about the show that he was at. We have some art we're going to be offering up, and just for you, Marcus, we're going to be bringing back for 4 pieces. We're bringing back the wheel.
I did send you a message. It was more than 4. Is it?
Oh, more than 4 pieces. Oh, more than 4 pieces. So you sent me a message?
Awesome. Yeah.
It says, okay. And you know what? We're going to do Wheel of Deals for all the art. It's amazing. Some of the art. I don't know. We're doing stuff.
And we haven't done a Wheel of Deals in so long. It's going to be a fucking disaster.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I don't even think anybody remembers how to play.
Yeah, well, we can explain it.
I don't think I remember.
It's easy.
We'll figure it out. It's actually really easy. It's really easy. It's really fun. Basically, you're almost guaranteed to get art for a deal, and it's a lot of fun. But Kent, first off, you got to tell us. There's 2 things you have to tell us. You have to tell us about the awesome time that you and Kerry Gamble had in Canada, and then you got to remember to tell the ice cream story. But you got to go first. You got to tell the regular.
The awesome time was we did have a good time in Calgary. It was the first time Kerry was in Canada. So I got to show him, I gave him some loonies and toonies, and he was happy about that, which he still has. He kept. But yeah, no, we just we were at the show. It was a 4-day show. We got to talk to a lot of people. We spent some time with Jeff Isherwood, and Don McGregor was there. We had breakfast with him one morning. Who else did I talk to? Nick Bradshaw, of course, who wants to do the show. We should be having Nick on soon for a sketch show. Talked to Kenny Lashley for a minute. Kerry talked to Golden. I just kept walking. Jim Salicrup was there. We talked to him a bit. Trying to remember who else was there. Carl Potts we talked to for a while. So Kerry likes to go there, and he gets to see guys he never saw before. But while we were walking, when Kerry stopped to talk to the Golden, I kept walking. So I walked down, and I spent a little time with I think Nick Bradshaw at that point. And then I just kept walking. I didn't see Kerry anymore, so I just we kind of drifted apart. And the way the hall was, Artist Alley was in one whole hall. It was really big. A lot of the craft people and the art pro wall, and some of the celebrities were behind us, or all the celebrities were behind us. And then there was a whole nother room with the comic book and memorabilia and all that stuff. So I went in there, and while I was in there, I found an area that had food, like food trucks and stuff, inside. So little things like that. So I saw one that had ice cream, and I was like, well, I'm good for ice cream. So I went over and got an ice cream cone. I turned around and I took 2 steps, and standing in front of me is Kerry Young. And he says to me, I know you buy the ice cream. And I was like, how the hell did you find me? He goes, I don't know. How much was it? So I gave him some of the Monopoly funny money. He over and got himself an ice cream cone. And him and I walked around the show a little bit, eating ice cream. And then we split up again. And then I went back to the table, and he came by a little bit later. And when he was at the table, he did a sketch for a guy, and the guy wanted to thank him for it. So I text Kerry. I said, "Hey, there's a guy here who wants to thank you for a sketch." He goes, "All right, I'm on my way back." He didn't go back for like 40 minutes. He gets to the table. Before he got to the table, I said to the guy, and I said, "I guarantee you, he got lost because it was 2 halls."
Right.
And he came back to the table, and I said, "What took you so long?" He says, "Man, I got lost." But we had a good time. Kerry's he's starting to enjoy the cons more, and
yeah, we're gonna use the profits
out there who used to tell me he wasn't going to come. Well, he was there every day, on time, every day.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna use the profits from the Wheel of Deals later to get one of those GPS things we can stick in his pocket. Then we can just direct him.
What do they call those? The Apple air tags.
We'll air tag him.
Slap an air tag on the back of his head.
Oh my god. But Kerry did a bunch of pieces at the show. I wish you had pictures of that one that he did with Gromit. I would have loved to have seen. You said he did a piece.
He took pictures of everything. I mean, I took pictures of some stuff.
Yeah, but so Tom Grummett they did 11 by 17, and Grummett did Superboy, and then laid out Superman, and then Kerry did a full figure Superman. And I wish I could see it because I can picture it in my head, and I'm sure it was awesome.
Yeah, Kerry's got it. I'll have him send it to me at some point.
Yeah.
See,
but he did a ton of pieces this weekend.
Take pictures of everything you do.
Yeah. So but he was in a kind of little bit of a groove on Sunday, and he did a ton of sketch cards.
Yeah, it was really slow on Sunday, so he was just sitting there just cranking out sketch cards.
So a bunch of them were sold, but we have 7 that he just did, and we have them, and we're going to offer them to you guys. And we're not only going to offer them to you guys, we're going to do Wheel of Deals on them. So you get to play for them. So we're going to show these up and how the Wheel of Deals works. First off, guys, if anybody wants to play the Wheel of Deals, what you're going to do is you're in the chat, you're just going to type claim whichever one you like. You can just name the character, whatever. We'll just say one of them's say one of them's the Incredible Hulk. You could say claim the Hulk. So what it means is that you're going to play the game, and you've already committed to buying the piece. The price is going to be set. I think we're doing $75 for all the sketch cards. But by playing the game, you can get up to 50% off. So you could end up winning it for half price if you play the game right. Or you can get 10% off or 15% off or 5% off or whatever. We've tons of chances. And we basically spin the wheel, and it's just a fun show. It's a fun way to get.
I'm only charging $10 shipping.
Yeah, $10 shipping for the cards too. So it's a deal.
That's it.
So we're going to do that tonight. We're going to show you what we got. Ken's going to go full screen in a second or two, and we'll show you guys the cards. And this is what we have. So these are the cards, guys. So if you want any of these, you just say claim, and then we'll play the Wheel of Deals, and you can get it. So there you go. There's a Batman, $75. You can win that with the Wheel of Deals. Play the Wheel of Deals for it. Hold on. Next. Power Girl. I see a window. Wheel of Deals.
A self-portrait.
Smash deals. Fly up and away. They're all like little. The cards are made out of like basically just same
like
thing.
Little Bristol almost.
Like a little Bristol board. I get a Supergirl.
And this is the last one.
And we got by Conan. So if anybody wants to play Wheel of Deals for any of those cards, they're $75 to start.
Somebody asked for a Simpsons piece. This is not $75, but this is by John Delaney.
Yeah.
He did that one, and he also did this one.
Yeah, look at those. All right, Lucas wants to play for the Supergirl. So,
Which one?
ladies and gentlemen, just so you can remember and see how it's played. I'm sure he's
ink
familiar.
one, the ink one, or the
Supergirl.
penciled one? Oh, the
Pencil.
Supergirl. That's the Supergirl.
Supergirl. Pencil.
I thought you meant the Power Girl.
All right, let's we're gonna crank open the wheel of deals, guys.
Hold on. I don't have an intro anymore. I can't find it.
Oh, that's all right. We'll just play the game. We don't have the all the fanciness.
I don't even remember what the intro did. But let's do this. Where's the overlay? Hold on.
Yeah, this is how long it's been since we've done the wheel of deals, so we got to do it. It's like building it from scratch. It's not there. It's not the Ken wheel of deals. It's not the Jeff Dunn wheel of deals.
I don't remember how. Where's the
close-up wheel of deals?
How come it did it before when we were in the ocean?
Oh, no, I just watch you hit buttons.
That one works. You don't need to see me. But hold on. Oh, that's probably what it was because I put it on.
There we go. All right,
stand on the screen here, I think.
It's coming. It's coming, people.
Hold on. I gotta figure this out. Hold on.
Da-na-na-na-na. Almost there.
Sorta. Hold on. Let me open up this window here. It's been a while, guys.
There it is.
There it is.
Close enough.
There it is. Well, I can't
Close
see it.
enough. You can see it. Okay.
So yeah, so the way
you gotta be able to see the little thing on the side, though. We can't see the little point thing.
Well, let me see if I
it's sticking out right below where the T is. I can barely see the clicker, the ticker thing.
The ticker. I don't know that I can do anything about that. Let me see.
There he is. That's enough. Perfect. As long as you can see that little tiny white arrow on the right-hand side.
Right where it says 3D. So,
all right, so guys, so here, so the Knuff is enough category basically means if it lands on that, we get rid of everything, and the only thing that's left is the highest value that's left and the lowest value that's left. So if it happens in the first round, your choice is you're either going to get 5% off, 3% off, or you're going to get 50% off. And we're going to do a spin, and that's going to be it. If it happens, obviously, as we eliminate, if it happens later and later, then it might be, we might have already eliminated one of those or the other one or whatever. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to, right now it's $75. We're going to spin the wheel 3 times and then
eliminate.
It's going to take 3 numbers off the board. And then whatever numbers are left, then I will make an offer based on what numbers are left.
Right.
And then Lucas can choose to take that or spin again. Second time we take off 2 numbers, and which leaves us with 3 numbers on the board. I again will make an offer based on what those choices are. He can either take it or leave it. We go to the third round. We eliminate 1 number, which leaves 2 numbers. But the third round,
you can make an offer.
Well, actually, the third round is I make an offer with 2 more on it, and you can take it. And then we go to. I'm sorry. And then we take off. Right. I forget. Then when we go to the last round, that's when Lucas can make me an offer, and I can either take it or leave it. And if we don't take it, then we spin, and whatever it lands on, that's the deal.
We made it sound way more complicated than it is. You'll get it.
Play it.
All right, we're going to start playing. So shuffle them up, Ken, if you can, and let's spin the wheel.
All right, so we're going to shuffle.
All right, and then let's spin the wheel and see how it goes.
So let's see what comes off the board first.
Oh, 3%. All right, 3%'s off the board. So that's good for you. It's the lowest possible discount you could have gotten.
That's right. So that's good for me. Good for me.
No, good for you as you want to get rid of.
I know. I want to get rid. Oh, yes, right.
Oh, that's another good one for him.
Oh, bitch.
Look, Lucas, you're going to be getting at least 10% off.
But he's not going to get.
Wait.
20%.
It's not bad. You still have the 3 highest ones left. All right. So Ken, he's either going to get 10% off, 30% off, or 40% off, or 10%, or 30, 40, or 50, or 10. What do you want to make what's your offer to Lucas to get out of this right now with your shirt still on?
Right now, I'll give him 20%.
20%. Oh, you're begging for him to keep playing. All right, 20% off, Lucas. What do you say? Play or take it?
Come on, Lucas. Just take it.
He ain't gonna take it.
Just take it. Nobody wants to see this.
Spin that wheel. He does not taking it. All right, we're gonna go to round 2. It still is gonna say round 1, but that's okay. We know it's round 2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change the screen. Boom.
All right, next one we're getting rid of is
Oh, that's a big one off the board.
we're getting rid of 40% off.
And
All right,
spin.
one more.
Oh, stop!
Oh, he got to 10. He got to 10. All right, Ken. So, Ken, he's either going to get 30% off. It's pretty much a foregone conclusion. He's getting either 30% or 50%. What do you want to offer him to quit now?
30%. I'll give you a slap 30%. You don't have to spin anymore.
He's going to get that even if he spins.
No, he's not.
Yes.
You could get enough is enough, and then it goes to 50 and 3. There's one more. If we do this, we do one more spin. I make you an offer. You don't take that offer. Then we spin it, and you get whatever you get.
Oh my God. What's he gonna say? Enough is enough. I've had enough.
I'm not giving him 40. That's too much. He's got
Oh, Lucas, spin it. Does he say spin it, or that's it? Is that another spin it? I think that's another spin it. What do you think? Come on,
that's a new spin.
Lucas, come on, man. What do you want?
That's a
new offer. Spin it.
New spin it. All right, one spin. Ready?
Oh.
All right, so here's the deal. He's either going to get 50% off, or we're going to have to go to a Enough is Enough, which could split it. You know what, Marcus? I'll give you 40%. Or not Marcus. Lucas, I'll give you 40%, which is how much? Let me see.
40% off of $75.
Hold on.
Is a number.
Let's see. 75. $45. That's what you're getting the piece for. $45.
Just take the $45. Take the 45.
Yeah, because you push it and it gets Enough is Enough, and it goes to 50.
Then we do another spin.
It's not 40. It's 45.
45%. $45, right?
Oh, he's taking the 40% off. Okay.
He'll take the 40% off, which is
all right.
$45.
Good deal.
You got a good deal. Nice one. Somehow I think I think we should change the Enough is Enough to something else.
No discount. That's what
it's a zero discount.
Oh, that's what it should be. It should be no discount. That's the truth.
Or free shipping. If they're $5 to ship, so
just throw free shipping.
Anyways, that's how easy it is. He just got a Supergirl sketch card for $45. So if anybody else wants to play for any of those pieces, you can play for those. So we've got the Batman, we got the Hulk, we got the Power Girl, we've got the Conan, we've got the Frankenstein, and
no processing. Marcus, sorry.
No 4% process. We're not going to add the 4% this time.
But we do have other pieces I want to show that we will also play Wheel of Deals for.
Go full screen.
It's the Nick Bradshaw stuff. So the price is in the corner. $40 for this Nick Bradshaw.
That's badass.
$40. And then this one.
Playing Wheel of Deals, guys. So none of this stuff's going to be full price. Typhoid Mary.
Nice full figure. $100. Look how rendered that is. From Nick Bradshaw. Come on. Stop it. And I believe this is a cover prelim for $50.
Look at that. Oh, Venom. Is that Angel in the background? Is that all the X-Men?
It looks like
Angel. You got
Cyclops right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
$50.
$50. And then this piece, I was surprised this piece didn't sell on 4C because this piece is pretty amazing for $150.
Oh yeah, it's got. You got to pick it up a little higher and then lean it back a little bit for the glare. So hold on. Look at that. It's got Thor and Valkyrie. Oh my gosh, just like everybody on there. A little higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. There you go. And then okay, there.
Let me take this out of the.
Take it out. $150.
You don't have that glare. And you could get it for $75.
Yeah, if you listen, we just got a 40% off on the Wheel of Deals. Look at that. A couple Thors, you got Loki, you got Sith, you got oh wow, yeah, Valkyrie's on there. That's amazing. There you go. And then, like I said, we got the cards too. We still have the Superman, the Frankenstein, the Power Girl, Hulk,
The Conan.
Conan,
Yep.
and somebody else. I can't remember what the other one was. There you go. So, Marcus, at least you got one good Wheel of Deals out of it. What else I was going to say? While we're waiting to see if anybody else wants to pick up any more art, we've got. I wanted to say we got a couple shows coming up. We've got on May 22nd through the 24th, we have GalaxyCon Oklahoma City. That's going to be Bill Morrison and Kerry Gamble and Mike DiCarlo.
Correct.
We'll all be at Oklahoma, and Kerry's going to have some fresh stuff for that show because he's able to drive. So he's going to bring some bigger stuff that he can't usually bring with him because he can't ship it. So we'll have some cool new stuff from him for that show. Remember, guys, Mike DiCarlo is not doing a whole lot of shows anymore. This is sort of like he's really cutting it back, and he's not, we'll say retiring, which doesn't mean he's not going to do any more shows, but he's definitely not going to be as visible.
Not going to be traveling like he was.
This is like sort of his
If
farewell.
you're local to him in Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, that kind of area, if it's driving distance from him or something like that, he'll do it. But he's not going to be traveling across the country anymore.
Right. So
City, might be the first and only time he's ever going to be there.
Yeah. Let's see. And then we've got, after that, we're doing Fan Expo Denver, and Bill and Kerry will be at that show also, but also David will be at that show.
David Silverman, yeah.
So yeah, David Silverman will be there again, hanging out and doing stuff. And I had heard they just announced a whole new, they're going to do a whole park at Disney that's Monsters Inc. So that could be a huge thing to get something from him, like from David, like I got, not just Simpsons, but the guy co-directed the Monsters Inc. movie, and I got a really cool Monsters Inc. piece.
See you, Emilio.
That's right. Wheel of Deals does rule. It's much better than wheeling and dealing. I'm throwing shade. Yeah. So we got those coming up, and then obviously, in June we've got the one of our favorite shows of all time, Heroes Con. So that's going to be a great show. We're going to have several different artists at that show. We're probably going to have a whole block like we usually do with all kinds of fun stuff. So check us out for that show, and that Kerry will be there as well.
List for that. So I was going to do it last week, but I was waiting for prices from Eddie Barrows.
Yes.
And then the response I got from Eddie was, I'm canceling. So that was that. So then I was in Calgary. So
Eddie had to cancel.
I might be opening up the commission list for guys that are going to be here with us.
Yeah. So, but we will be there, and even though he did cancel, Bill will be there, Kerry will be there. I'm pretty sure Mike DiCarlo is going to be there, right?
Be there. Silverman will be there.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a hell of a fun show.
And we're going to have a few other guys. Hold on one second. I'm going to look at my list.
Got some of the Japanese.
We got Bill. We got David. We got Kerry. We got Mike DiCarlo. We have Omar, who's going to be there.
Yeah, Omar Rodriguez. Yeah.
The guys from Capture are going to be with our table. They're bringing Martin Zavala. Martin Simmons, Aaron Bartling, and Cameron Johnson. And Yoshi will be there at our booth also, and he's bringing Ryan Benjamin, Shogo Aoki, and Sano Sento. So with Aoki, we're gonna have some of those Spider-Man Shadow Warrior manga books.
That's right.
So we have a Spider-Man artist at our booth.
Yeah, man.
So
doing the cool manga Shadow Warrior stuff. Yeah. So it's gonna be we got a big couple of weeks coming up here. We're trying to get a bunch of stuff done. Ken and I were talking about maybe a possible trip somewhere else to do something. I don't know. We're trying to squeeze as much stuff as we can in to get stuff for you guys. And we're, like I said, we're trying to have some more guests for the shows and do lots of stuff like that. It's just a matter of everybody being busy and trying to get, lock in times and stuff. And like you said, Nick Bradshaw is where we're talking to him about a live show. He wants to do it. So we're going to try and lock down a Tuesday that he can do it. Hoping to do a nice interview show with the wonderful co-creator of Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan.
we didn't hear back from her.
Yeah, waiting to hear back. But once again, all these people are very busy, guys. Tex has completed the artwork. We're just waiting for him to ship it out. So that stuff's all right. We just need him to ship it to us so we can get it all to you guys. So we got that going. Pat's still working on his stuff. So hopefully we'll get that fairly soon.
On that. But yeah, yep.
But everything's lining up, guys. It's going to be fun summer. We're almost there. So if anybody, we can show. Listen, you can show the sketch cards one more time. But that's all. We're just going to pull them up one more time, guys. It's your last chance to play the Wheel of Deals for the
$5 a piece.
75 a piece to start, and then you get them. So you got a Supergirl. I'm sorry, Power Girl. You got a cool Superman. Look at that. And you got a whole. You got Batman. Batman. That's the one I forgot. It's the Batman.
Right.
And you got the Hulk, full figure Hulk right there. Look at that. And you got by Crom, Conan.
And we have the Nick Bradshaw pieces.
That's right. It's $100 to start off on that one. And is that Human Torch or is that? I think it's Human Torch, right?
Yeah, it looks like the Human Torch. I mean, his head's on fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, just flames coming out of him.
Yeah, he just draws it a little different than the classic, which I like.
$40.
Yeah, and then $50 for a cover prelim. And then the big piece right there. Oh, upside down. There you go.
There it is.
Nice. That's beautiful. So if anybody wants to play Wheel of Deals, though, before we go, we got those.
We can Diamond Heroes for full price, you sons of bitches.
That's right. Full price. Yeah, lots of fun stuff. I know CAF is doing their CAF Live soon. I might have a booth there. I don't know. We'll see if I can scrounge up some stuff to sell you guys, but I like my stuff. I don't want to sell you my stuff. Ken, do you still have that? I wanted to ask you before. Do you still have that Winter Soldier cover, or did you already get rid of that one?
No, I still have it.
Still have it. Nice.
Still have it.
Yeah.
I'll put that up for sale at some point somewhere.
Yeah, maybe if I do a booth, you can throw you give me a scan of it. We'll throw that in my booth.
By the Gone Too Soon Butch Guys.
Yeah, that's right. Winter Soldier. We just saw a Winter Soldier cover from the original.
It's a cover of Winter Soldier #1.
Yeah. So the one we just saw one sell from the original book, the one by Steve Epting just sold for like, I don't know, like $30,000 or something.
Oh, Marcus wants to play for it. Hold on.
He wants to play. Put it on the wheel. All right, whatever. Hold it up. If somebody wants it, we'll Ken will come up with a price on it. And you can play the Wheel of Deals for it. Price is going to be $4,000, $4,000.
4,000.
Which is a deal. Even half off, even full price, that's a deal. But half off, that would be ridiculous. Listen, you guys are lucky he still has this. Ken has been liquidating. But that's the original cover right there. You can see Winter Soldier, and there it is. Winter Soldier #1. So there you go. $4,000 if anybody wants to play Wheel of Deals for it right now. We always say it's almost a lock. You're going to get 20% off.
How about this one?
Oh, a Mike Mignola piece. What do you got on that? 1K? What's the price on that one?
1K.
1K, guys. 1K.
Wheel of Deals.
Wheel of Deals. $1,000. Mike Mignola heavyweight.
Are you not entertained?
It's art. We're showing you art.
I was gonna put up on that Facebook site. What's it? Deal or No Deal site.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided against it.
Yeah, sometimes that's fun. Like I said, if ever I do a deal or no deal site, which I have sold some pieces on, typically I put it up for 24 hours and then I pull it down. I give you guys 24 hours to make the deals. If it doesn't get any love or if it doesn't, I just pull it off. I'm just like, nope, you had your chance. It goes back in the vault, back in the Disney vault.
All right. Well,
all right, guys. Well, that's all the news that's fit to print. It's a short and sweet show. We managed to do all this stuff in 35 minutes. We gave you our cons that we're doing for the next 3 shows, a little recap. We sold some stuff. We showed you some stuff, song and a dance, a few laughs. But we'll be back next week. We'll let you know if we have an artist on. All the Kagan McLeod pieces should be shipped, so they should be headed out to their homes. Most of them. And any, I mean, let's say the only ones that haven't, like there's some stuff we got to work with, but oh no, thank you, Lucas. Great job picking it up, man.
Anytime, buddy.
Yeah. But we'll be back with you guys again soon, and yeah, we're having lots of fun, and we'll have Kagan on again soon too. We try to do them like once every 3 months and get him some more work. So everybody who got those pieces, once they land, just show them off and we'll get which 3 cons. Oh, you just jumped on. What were you doing, man?
We're the first. Next one we're going to be at is Oklahoma City, followed then by Denver. But we're also in Philadelphia the same weekend.
That's right. I didn't mention that. So the same weekend as Denver, Mr. Ryan Jablonski will be at Philadelphia Fan Expo, and he will be there with Russ Braun and is it Mike? No,
he's gonna be there with Russ. He's gonna be with DeCarlo.
Yeah,
he's gonna be there with
one more.
Omar Rodriguez.
Omar's gonna be there, and Scott Hanna gonna be there, or
yep.
And Scott Hanna. So there you go. So we are doing the double distance travel thing. Unfortunately, I'm gonna try and swing up there maybe for like an evening or an afternoon. I have to work that weekend. That's why I'm not able to do either show. That's why Ryan is nice enough to do that for us. Yeah, so we're gonna be in 2 different areas. So play either one. Both Fan Expo. Fan Expo wants to do 2 shows on the same weekend. I mean, we do our best to bring you guys the entertainment, so you guys can come check us out. But that'll be a lot of fun. Say hi if you're doing the Philadelphia show. Say hi to Mr. Jablonski, who is going to be running the show over there. So should be a lot of fun.
It's Ryan's taking reins on that one for us. So it should be fun.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's see. So that's four shows, really. And then Heroes was the last show in June. We were talking about that's the June 11th, 12th, and 13th, I think, somewhere around there. We're doing that. I mean, we're doing other stuff too. We got the Fan Expo Anaheim is going to be in that month too, which is the first Fan Expo Anaheim show. Ken will be out there. I'm coming out for one day. I'm coming out just for one day to meet one of my people I've wanted to meet for a very long time, Mr. Mark Hamill. So I'll be out there for one day doing a whirlwind flight and to meet Luke Skywalker. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And the week before I get to meet Bill Murray. So this is going to be a banner month for me, June. It's going to go from Heroes to Bill Murray.
Not a week before, the day before.
No. It's the week before. I thought it was the day before. It turns
out.
Wait,
so it's not the same weekend?
No, it's not the same.
And you're only in Anaheim for one day?
It's a matter of time off, my friend. I can only have so much time off. So I managed to squeeze out one extra day.
Goddamn jobs.
I know. The jobs that pay the bills suck. They take away from the fun. But I worked it out. I'll still be out there. I mean, I'm not going for one. I mean, I'm going there for one day and flying back the next evening.
You're gonna miss the dinner we're having with Mark on Sunday. That's all.
Well, no, I'm going to be there Sunday. That's the
You're
day
gonna be
I'm
there Sunday. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll be there Sunday, and then I'm not flying back till Monday night. So I said, you and I, we got to go to the Avengers campus at Disneyland on Monday. That's what we got
We
to do.
should play Wheel of Deals for my stack of money. Chances are I'll make more than I will when I exchange it.
Your stack of money. That's not real money, Ken. That's Monopoly money.
Monopoly money.
Ew. Listen, you never know.
I was at the airport so early yesterday because my flight was at 5:45 in the morning, and I didn't get home until 6 o'clock last night.
And you didn't have a chance to exchange your money. But like I said, listen, you never know. Our economy could crash before you get a chance to trade that money.
I might want to hold on to this until the big orange asshole gets out of office.
Listen, according to the movie Civil War, that money will be worth 10 times what our money's worth.
I watched that movie. I was disappointed how it ended.
It was like,
It was too cliche.
yeah. But the whole, I like dystopian movies, so it's pretty good. Anyways, we could talk about stupid stuff all night, but Ken's had a long day, and I've had a long day, and we know you guys have better things to do. I mean, Daredevil's coming out tonight. I'm sure Bill has a wonderful collector on his show at 9 o'clock. You guys can get ready for that over there at the Comic Art Live channel. And yeah, man, we just thank you guys for coming back. We're going to try and keep doing these on Tuesday nights. I'm going to another baseball game next month, but I planned it on a Monday instead of a Tuesday. So
Thank you.
So I don't miss any. Listen, you know what I'm sacrificing? Tuesday night is $5 beer, $5 hot dog, $5 pretzel night. And I'm giving that up to spend $15 on a beer when I could see a different game in the same seats and spend way less money.
Good old game.
Listen, I can drink the hell out of some $5 beers at a baseball.
I gotta check that. I gotta check them off of my my list.
Yeah.
We should go see the Nationals and then go see the Orioles.
We could do both.
Then
we could do that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to stay on after you guys are off. We're going to arrange stuff because that's what we do. We have fun and arrange stuff. All right, guys. And Ken, you know what we could do? We could go see the Amazing Fantasy 15.
See, don't tempt me with a good time.
Listen, we can do it all. Yeah, you guys who don't live around here don't know. You don't know that you can just go to the museum of the Library of Congress. You make an appointment and you can view all of the interior pages from Amazing Fantasies 15.
There's another book I found out that they have too. That's like huge.
I think they have Giant Size X-Men #1 too.
I think that's what it is. They have Giant Size X-Men #1.
Yeah. Do you guys didn't know this? All you need to do is you fill out a background thing and make an appointment, and they'll let you go in and do that. And we almost did that twice now. I've almost done it. And I live here, for God's sakes. And I don't want to do it by myself. I want to do it with somebody else. You know, yeah. Everybody knows it's fun doing it by yourself, but it's way more fun to do it with somebody else.
I flew up to Raleigh and went to a hockey game with Bacon.
Yeah.
Flew in just for the game. Flew in, spent the night, watched the game, flew out the next day.
There's Bacon. Bacon's like, you know what we could do?
You know what we could do, Bacon?
You know what we could do?
Hockey season's over, though.
Is it over? Is it over? Is his team out?
I don't know if his team's out. I stopped watching a long time ago when the Devils became the worst team in fucking hockey. The highlight of the Devil season was when Hughes scored the goal for the USA. That's the best thing that happened to the Devils this year.
Yeah, see, he's like, no, it ain't over yet. No, it's over. It's over for the rest of us.
So, that was the best thing that happened to the Devils. Jack Hughes scoring a goal for USA Hockey.
Listen, I was in Florida for OAX when we won the gold.
Yeah.
I actually stayed in my hotel before I went to a little longer before I went to the convention to watch the end of the game.
You know, it's funny. We Jeff and I went to Galaxy's Edge, the Star Wars land in Disney, because he wanted to see it, and we went on the ride, the Rise of the Resistance, and I'm not gonna. I mean, those of you who haven't been on, I'm not gonna spoil it, but when you get to one part, you're basically you're with the First Order, and they don't break character. They're not supposed to. But I was wearing my Devils jersey.
That's right.
And the guy said to me, he goes, "Listen, I'm gonna break character right now. How about those Devils?" And Jack Hughes win that goal. So he couldn't help himself.
Yes, we won't tell you what part though, in case Mr. Disney is watching. We don't want to get this guy in trouble for breaking character. But yeah, that
I won't tell you who he was, but
yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. I came out with a very expensive self-made lightsaber. That's one of my cool memories that I've got from my grown-up days.
Bacon always taking shots at my devil. The only thing is that we still win the gold medal.
That's right.
The whole country sucks. The whole thing. All of Canada.
Except for anybody who sells art to us from Canada. We love you. Going to Canada and buying art
I like Canada.
is your favorite thing.
I told the guy in the customs line I was thinking about moving there, and he thought I was serious. Would you like to claim political immunity, sir? I said, no. No. I'm okay there, bud. But appreciate you.
Oh, my God. All right, guys, we've just been rambling. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. And like I said, we're going to try and bring a lot of this fun and this stuff back to you. We're going to talk about all kinds of – we're all over the place, man. It's great. This is why it's been so long since we've been able to do this with everybody. That's why we're all over. We're talking about everything. What are you going to grab? What are you looking to grab?
I want to show – I'm going to show Bacon something. Hold on.
All right, you show Bacon. Here, listen, I'm going to grab – what am I going to – everybody get something. I'm going to grab – this is –
for those –
there, you grab that, and I'm going to grab my – look at that. There it is.
These guys' lightsabers. How about the ready? Bacon, you watching? How about this?
WrestleMania Vegas
mini helmet that is signed number 3 of 25 by Danhausen.
Look at that.
He's a little nice. He's very nice, very evil. Danhausen.
Craziness.
You are cursed.
All right, we managed to cover everything from wrestling to Star Wars to comic art, even with a little comic art in there.
Comic art? Anybody still collect that stuff?
Oh, and Sweet Mary, did you get that, Chris says.
Bacon, you should call me, buddy, because this is one of like 24 helmets I have.
And they apparently have little bags.
I mean, little black pouches, yes.
All right, guys. All right, we're going to get off the air because Bacon can call Ken, and so we can talk about baseball trips and stuff. But thank you guys so much for joining us. And we'll be back next week with another fun show. And like I said, we were hoping to have a lot more guests on so we can give you guys some more art and some more just great fun stuff. And we enjoy talking to you. And thank everybody for tuning in.
I'm trying to get Omar to come on maybe next week.
Yeah. And listen, guys, and thank you so much for liking and subscribing. We're so close to 1,000 people. I can almost taste it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We just want to get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. It's our goal. It's been our goal for a couple of years now, but we're going to make it. You're going to help us, and we appreciate you. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week. Have a wonderful night, and bye.
Peace.